This is Lost and Found. I just wanted to get on here and speak a little bit this morning about something that I went through one morning while I was out there. I tried to get on here a little earlier. I've been busy this morning. I'm trying to get all this stuff done and prepared. But so, anyways, I was on a Suboxone program while I was out there. I was going to healthcare for the homeless. They would give you Suboxone for free. You could get on the program there. Even though I was homeless and living in the street, I would go up there once a month. I would get my script. I'd go up to Lexington Market, sell it, make about 50, 60 bucks, and I would get high that day. So I was at healthcare for the homeless that morning. My legs were really messed up. They were infected. I was never getting them taken care of, never getting them looked at. I was just worried about getting high. I kept injecting in them, missing left and right, and it was terrible. So I had them wrapped up. I was in the waiting room, waiting to be called in the back. I wanted to go in the bathroom and clean my wound up, clean my leg up. I took the bandage off, and my vein on my ankle was stuck to the bandage. I'm not sure. I think I pulled my vein out of my leg. It started bleeding. It would not stop bleeding. There was puddles and puddles and puddles, and I was trying to take my shirt, clothes. I had my book bag and soak up all the blood. Eventually, I just found a tie off, and I tied my ankle off to stop the bleeding. So I could get my Suboxones and go get high. Immediately, the first thing that ran across my mind is, oh my God, this can't be happening. I'm not going to be able to get high this morning. I'm going to have to go to the hospital instead, and I was not having that. So I tied it off, made a tourniquet, stopped the bleeding. I also have a blood disease called von Willebrand's where my blood's very thin. It doesn't clot. So that made it even more dangerous. I left from there after I got my Suboxones. I spent all my money. I got high with it. And then I was off to boosting. I got on the light rail. I went out to Walmart. I get in there. I have blood on me, blood on my ankles, blood on my pants. I look bad. So the first thing I do is go to grab a pair of black pants. I was boosting every day during this time. So it was just another day. I go in there. And what was different about this day is I put the pants on right in the aisle like a dummy. But I had to because it was a matter of time for somebody seeing the blood and called or said something to security and I was going to be hit. So after I did that, I went and got a book bag. I filled it up and I was walking out the garden section. Lost and Found, Lost Prevention, I'm sorry, came through and told me to turn around and come back. And I told him I wasn't doing that. And he said, there's cops outside, so go ahead. I said, yeah, okay. I walked out the doors. There was 3 cops out there. So I immediately turned back around and went back